Good afternoon.
Pig.
Pig.
Jackson wants to show you his pig. Yeah, we love this pig. It's our favorite one.
Today.
And this.
That's a pig.
Yeah.
Pig.
What are we doing today?
Today, we're headed out to stay at Hard Rock Orlando, the Hard Rock Hotel. Because that's where we're staying for Halloween Horror Nights.
We're so excited. We check in today. We're staying for a few days. We're gonna do some horror nights. Like, it's opening weekend.
Yeah.
It's like the most exciting time of the year, pretty much.
It was very exciting. We've got some dinner plans or breakfast plans. I'm excited to try the food there.
I'm excited to try the Horror Nights food.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's so much cool. So if you didn't watch the day before yesterday's video, where Tim did basically his like guide to Horror Nights, he showed off a lot of the food options. There's so much like interesting and delicious looking food.
Yeah.
But I'm most excited because I haven't been to Horror Nights obviously last year we didn't have an event, but the year before that I was pregnant with Jackson. So this is my first time in 2 years.
Right.
This is a momentous occasion.
Very momentous.
Very excited.
So, but you're not going to opening night, you're going to different night.
Yeah, so opening night we couldn't get a sitter for Jackson, but we were able to get one the next night. So we will be there this weekend. I'll be there on Saturday.
It's going to be fun.
I can't wait.
So let's do it. Let's head to Hard Rock.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. We are all packed up. We're ready to go.
Hi.
Here's a pig.
Here's a pig.
Yeah,
All
pretty
right.
jam-packed.
We'll see you at Hard Rock.
We have arrived at Hard Rock Hotel.
We're here, buddy.
We're here. Welcome home. You've arrived. I really like the fountain out front. How it has like made up of all kinds of guitars. All right, here we are. Now we are in the porte cochere and we are heading in to check in. We actually already checked in online, but I need to figure out where my room is and get the keys. You're wearing the right shirt for today, buddy. You wearing your Nirvana shirt? Look, I always love that there's a clock on the ground here. I always thought that was neat. So this is the lobby right here. You can see all kinds of different paintings of different rock stars. Jim Morrison over here, Taylor Swift. And of course there is rock memorabilia throughout, as you would find in any Hard Rock. So this looks like this is Angus Young's schoolboy outfit right here from AC/DC. We're playing a Heart music video. Of course they do have a rock shop where you can buy all kinds of like rock merchandise for the Hard Rock. We'll have a look a little bit later. There's Shakira's dress. Jennifer Lopez's dress. Oh yeah, look at this. Elvis Presley's pajamas. Fun fact about the Hard Rock Hotel is they have these rotundas here. So we're up on a different floor than we started on, and this is Tom Jones's outfit, but in the center here, right over top of the 5, is perfect acoustics. So I don't know if you guys can hear it right here, but it's echoing back on me. But if I step off to the side here, it's not echoing back anymore. All right, I'm just gonna do a real quick overview here of this room because we still have to get our luggage.
Oh yeah.
Bring it up.
So I think this is really neat. I know you didn't show this yet, but let's see, who am I as tall as?
Beyonce?
Am I?
Yeah, I think so, actually. And
Okay.
Alicia Keys.
Let me see, who are you as tall as? No, are you standing all the way up?
Yeah. Why, what is it? Is it not right?
I think it's Jay-Z.
I'm like right here.
Who's right under? Justin Timberlake? I didn't think he was that tall.
Yeah. Johnny Cash, Jack White. Jack White's surprising.
Wow.
Garth Brooks and Marvin Gaye.
I just didn't think that they were that tall.
See, I thought that was really interesting though, is because downstairs we saw Elvis's pajamas, and he's only 6 foot tall, but he looked big. Like the mannequin that the pajamas were on looked really big.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's have a little bit more in-depth look at the room. We got our luggage up here and everything now, so let's see. As soon as you walk in, there is a closet.
It can fit one baby.
Fit one Jackson inside of it. There is a safe in here. We've got a hair dryer, some extra pillows and blankets, an ironing board, and that's about it. There are some hangers and stuff in there too for any of you. Oh, and there's an iron too. Over here is a coffee maker and an ice bucket, some Fiji water that they will charge you for, and
I
then
think they're $7.50 a piece.
yeah, $7.50.
Wow.
Right underneath, we've got a mini fridge down here, and then there's a little drawer here. I don't think there's anything in the drawer, but you could store stuff in the drawer if you wanted to. And then right behind me here is the vanity area of the bathroom. I like that they have this art made out of drumsticks up here on the wall. It's cool, like multicolored, different kinds of drumsticks. And then I like how much space is here, because not only is there this vanity where you can have a sink, there's also another sink in the bathroom here. So.
I like the behind the mirror lighting.
Oh yeah, it makes it nice, doesn't it?
Well, I feel like especially because like I'm gonna do my makeup and stuff in the mirror, it's good lighting for that.
Yeah.
And not every hotel thinks about that, so I appreciate it.
And you also have a magnifying mirror here too to do your makeup. And then what kind of body wash is it?
I don't know what.
Rock Spa.
I was gonna say I don't know the brand, but the scent is sweet grass.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What's in here? Oh, some cotton swabs and some Q-tips.
Wow. You know how you can smell things and it brings like a memory back to you?
Yeah, what is that?
It smells like England.
Oh, okay.
One time I went to this was before we went on our first trip. I went to visit a friend, and one of the houses that we stayed at smelled like this.
Okay.
That's so weird. It smells good.
Nice.
Yeah, it smells very British.
British. And then right behind me is where the commode is. I like that the extra toilet paper is called B-sides. That's fun. A little tiny sink in here to use. Like if you need to just brush your teeth while somebody else is using the larger sink to get ready. There's a shower in here and a bathtub. And they have a clothesline here too for you to hang up any of your wet clothes. There is no light in the shower, so it's a little bit dark in there. Like when you close the shower curtain. Let's see. Can you guys see in there? It's pretty dark compared to like with the shower curtain open, a little bit brighter. All right, let's see what else there is.
I'm just looking at this again. Dolly Parton.
Yeah, she's a little 5-foot lady.
Even
Yeah.
Madonna. I thought Madonna was taller than that.
No.
Holy cow.
Stevie Nicks. Prince.
Wow.
This one right here. 5'2", Prince. Same height as Tom Cruise.
That is so strange. Well, he doesn't, I don't think he tells people he's that tall.
Right?
Wow, that's so strange. It's very an interesting, like, little piece of the room decoration. I really like that.
Yeah. And then sorry, I didn't say this when we first came in, but this is a King Deluxe room. So you walk in, there's a TV to our left with some storage underneath. A nice little chair over here. I like the decor. Kind of gives me like a 70s vibe. King size bed with some peace sign mirrors on either side of it. There is an adjoining door for an adjoining room. We don't have an adjoining room. This is all our luggage right here. There is a desk over here, and these chairs are a little bit tall. Like they're not like bar stools, but they're taller than a normal kitchen table chair.
But I like that you have a place you can work here because they have the outlet like situation.
Yeah, the outlet's and the USB, just one USB.
That's all you need.
Right?
But I like that you have a place that you can eat, you can work. This is nice because I'm going to be doing both while I'm here, so that'll be good to have.
I like this light that's on it. It's like a pillar light. Some speaker art. Looks like speakers. So this little chocolate guitar and the chocolate covered strawberries was actually in the room when we got here. Same with these waters over here.
I will say that it looked much nicer before we ate some of it, Jackson and I.
Oh yeah.
So it looked a little nicer before.
And then over here this is a pull-out couch, so this is another sleeping area. Like there's another bed here. And then let's see what our view is really quick.
Oh, you're gonna laugh.
Oh, it's the roof.
Yeah.
All right.
I brought Jackson over here and I was like, let's see what we can see, and it's literally the roof.
Oh wait, we're right behind ET.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. Hey, look, it's ET. Right? I think that's
Wow.
what 70B is ET.
Is it?
I'm trying to like get my positioning here, because we can see Transformers over there.
You can see Men in Black.
You can see Rip Rod Rocky. You can see Men in Black this way. Oh yeah, we're like right behind the esoteric gate right now. Pretty interesting. I feel like tomorrow, when Horror Night starts, we'll be able to see like fog coming up over here.
So I'll actually be in the room tomorrow. I'm not going to be going to Horror Nights tomorrow. I'm going on Saturday. So I will show you what I can see tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'll give you my view.
Right.
I also wanted to mention, so I know you said this is a King Deluxe room. A normal King room or a normal like standard Queen or King room would end here.
Right. There wouldn't be this
So,
like a little extra bump out with the pull-out couch in it.
Yeah, so that was which I still think even without that. Oh, it's hand sanitizer. Can I see that? But even without that little bump out, I feel like it's still a pretty nice sized room.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm happy with it.
And then of course on either side of the bed you get 2 plugs, 1 USB. You get this alarm clock, which is like a clock radio, so you can rock out here in the Hard Rock room. And the other side also has 2 plugs and a USB. Fun fact about the Hard Rock is when you check in or at any point during your stay, you can request a free guitar. Like you don't get to keep it.
No, but it's like a free
like a rental.
Yeah. And we actually did that during one of our stays a long time ago. I don't even think we played it or anything. I think
no,
we
it's just like a neat thing to do. So the way that you do the guitar is you tell them that you'd like to rent it and you put down a deposit on it, like a refundable deposit. So if you break the guitar, then you've bought the guitar. But if you don't break it, then you get your deposit back. Same thing with a record player. You can like rent a record player for free here, and they'll bring you up a selection of records and bring you up a record player, so you can like listen to some tunes here at the Hard Rock. It's a pretty cool little like thing. Oh, and the guitar comes with an amp too.
It makes me wonder how soundproof these rooms are.
I don't know. But also they're like neat guitars too. It's not just like a Fender Squier or something like that. They give you like a Les Paul. I think they have an SG. They've got like a Stratocaster, of course, and I think they have a Telecaster.
What's wrong with the Fender Squier?
I mean,
why do you have to call them out like that?
Because anybody that plays guitar knows there's nothing wrong with a Fender Squier, but if you were to get like an American Standard Stratocaster versus a Fender Squier, then you'd be like, oh, American Standard, right?
Words.
Yeah, guitar talk. So that was it. That was the quick tour of the room.
No, that was guitar talk.
It was guitar talk with Tim, but also I'm like very hungry now.
I got something for you.
Ooh,
I think
made
it's
this nice for you.
A peanut cluster, or maybe be a cashew cluster.
That's really good. So Jackson pulled out my glasses, and I saw something somewhere that said like if you hold up your glasses to the camera and let the camera adjust, and then pull them away. This camera focuses too fast. I wonder if I can do it. All right, I have it on manual focus. You guys ready? This is what I see when I'm not wearing my glasses. That's how bad my vision is. Right, buddy? If I get really close to him, I can see him. But everything far away?
Oh no.
Watching TV. So it is like around 6 o'clock. Jackson, we're going to try to get him to bed around 7:30. Like start getting him ready for bed. But we needed dinner. So fun fact about Universal or about the Hard Rock is that the Palm, which is their fine dining restaurant down on the 3rd floor, you can do to-go orders from it. So we ordered to-go from the Palm.
And I will say, I was a little bit nervous ordering because there's things on the menu that I just didn't know what it was. It's very like old school New York restaurant, it seems like.
Right.
And there was some stuff that I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Oh, you know what? We should have asked her what it was.
What?
Was the long Italian hot?
Oh, we can ask her when we pick up the food.
There's a side item here that's called roasted Italian long hot.
But it's with all the vegetables, so I'm like, what kind of a vegetable is that?
I thought it was sausages.
We'll find out and we'll let you know. But my whole point was that she was very nice and she explained everything to me.
Yeah.
So like the service is really great already.
So we're gonna head down there right now. They said the food's not gonna be ready for like another 15 minutes.
But I think we're gonna explore the lobby a little bit.
Yeah. I'm the king of the hotel. Whoa. You know what they say, Jackson? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Dancing? You know what's very strange? So we're over by the elevators. You know what's strange about this area? Or neat, I guess. At the end of the hallway here, there's like some tables that you could sit at and do work with some USB plugs and some regular plugs. Just right here.
That's weird.
Yeah, and you could overlook the pool.
Huh.
Pretty neat. Let's have a look in the rock shop. I kind of want to be this guy, right? Like the model for the rock shop. Oh, they have some signed guitars up here too. Interesting. So is this like Richie Sambora's over here? And then this one is John 5 and this one's Jeff Beck. I like all of the like guitars, chandeliers. Such a cool idea. Oh, see, we were talking about Squiers. These are Squiers all up here. You can get like a leather jacket in here or like a big white fuzzy jacket.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. There's a bar in the lobby here called the Velvet Bar. And they've just started doing them again. They do velvet sessions in here where it's like an intimate acoustic set, and the next artist that is doing it is going to be Bret Michaels, and he will be here on September 24th. Doors open at 6:30 and show is at 8. $80 for a ticket or $125 for a VIP ticket. Because you can see it's a very small, intimate venue. It's the little things here. All of the handrails have like a tuning fork as the detail. Look, we learned how tall Dolly was earlier. So we're heading into the Palm. There's Jerry Garcia. This is pretty neat, just like photos on the wall, heading into the Palm. Is that Frank Zappa? So we're inside the Palm, and there's all these like, they're not photos, but they're like drawings of people, and then some people have signed them. Ooh, Jack Hanna and Friend. But yeah, they're like all over the wall, kinds of people. And there have actually been signed too, so I'm wondering if all these people have been here. Jerry Demings. Oh, Buddy Dyer. There he is. Huh. This is pretty interesting stuff. Oh, look, there's Jimmy Fallon right there, and his signature right next to it. And then Lorne Michaels too. Did Jimmy Fallon signed across Lorne Michaels' face? I like that. That's pretty funny. There's Joey Fatone. Nick Lachey's here too, but he didn't actually sign it. Or maybe he did. No, he didn't. Just want to start off by saying we got Jackson a little piece of some like grilled chicken. Yeah, it's what we got you. It's good.
That's the rest of your chicken.
That's the rest of your chicken.
And then this came with French fries.
Ooh, those French fries look pretty good.
Okay, hold on.
What is this? Is this your gnocchi?
Yeah.
Ooh. This is like a, what is it called? Like a pork bolognese gnocchi. This is the hash brown. We got some hash browns.
So that was, we'll have to show you when we actually cut it open.
Yeah.
It's one of their signature sides.
And here is my steak. I got a 12-ounce center cut filet, and this is their house-made steak sauce. It smells pretty delicious. Welcome to the Eat a Steak with Disposable Cutlery Challenge. It's not working the best, but it is cutting, slowly but surely. All right, so we've kind of dug into our hash brown a little bit. It's kind of like, I don't know, pretty hard to explain, but it's like they took potatoes and cut them into French fries and then parboiled them and then just put them all back together and put them on the fryer, like on the flat top. That's what you got. They threw some butter in there too. I mean, they're look at that oil dripping off. Ooh. So they are pretty tasty. I think they could use a little bit more salt, but I don't know. I'm satisfied with them.
Yeah.
I will say, for the most part, everything that we had could have been seasoned a little bit more, but take this review with a grain of salt. Seasoning? Because we got it to go. So my steak would have been better on the plate with a real steak knife, like fresh off the grill. And the same thing with the potatoes. Everything would be better in the restaurant. But one, we have Jackson with us, and two, we're just not eating inside right now.
Well, and I don't think that the Palm restaurant is a place for kids, really.
Right, there was a sign on the wall that was like, our youngest patrons must be well behaved.
I'm like, uh-oh.
And I'm like,
Here you go, bud.
he literally threw a piece of chicken at me earlier.
I also wanted to mention that my gnocchi bolognese, was really good, but it was sweet. It was like a sweeter flavor than I was expecting. I still really liked it. I just wasn't expecting it to be like a sweet sauce. So if that's something, I don't know, I just figured I would mention it because it was something that surprised me.
Jackson liked it too. Mm-hmm. He liked it better than his chicken.
Yeah.
Maybe French fry. Okay, so for dessert I got this chocolate cake, and this thing is like, it's a beast. This is gonna hold me over for 6 days. Jackson, what did you eat for dinner today?
French fry.
What are these?
What is this, buddy?
Gnocchi. So the whole reason I'm talking so quiet is because Jackson's asleep now, and this is just like a normal hotel room, so we have to be very quiet. All the lights are off in there. We're like in the bathroom over here, but Jen needs to edit, so I forgot our headphones at home. The good news is, in the rock shop, I saw that there were headphones for sale, so I'm gonna go down and see. Like, they might be cheap. If they're cheap, that's worth. Like, I will get those instead of going home to get the headphones. So let's go down and find out. So before I go into the gift shop, I wanted to point out that they do have live music over here at the Velvet Bar. They said they do this every night at 8 o'clock. Nice Smashing Pumpkins. So I went into the rock shop and they have some like Skull Candy wireless earbuds, but they were like 60 bucks and I was like, oh, that's a little bit too much. And then I went over to the front desk and I said, hey, do you guys happen to have headphones? And because you can like borrow the guitars, they have these, and these are like disposable headphones. So they said that I could have them. So thank you to the front desk at Hard Rock. Fantastic service. In the elevator on the way back up to the room, and I wanted to point out, they say what floor everything is on. The neatest floor, floor 7, Rock Royalty. You need a special key card to get up there because that's where all the suites are, where all the rock stars would stay when they're here. All right, so Jen and Jackson are in the room. Jen's editing, Jackson's asleep. I want to walk down to City Walk. All the parks are closed and everything. Just want to see what it's like at City Walk on like a Thursday night at 9 o'clock. Here's something that I thought was always pretty interesting is they have these like large posters of bands here. Like this is The Cult, and you can see it's been signed by Ian Astbury, Billy Duffy, and they have Nigel, R.I.P., because Nigel was the drummer and he actually died of an overdose in 1992. And then right across is a big picture of, I don't know what his name is, Ed Kay from Live. So there's, looks like he was here in 2001 and 2013. Signed it both times. After looking up the Wikipedia, his name is Ed Kay. And here's the fun fact is that he left Live in 2009. So he was in Live here, and you can see he signed it Live, like Ed Kay from Live. And then over here, he was not in Live, the band, anymore. So it's just signed Ed Kay. I wonder if he like specifically asked to sign it again because he signed it once. He's like, I was in the band. And he's like, oh, I gotta sign it again. And then he rejoined the band in December of 2016. So now he's back in the band. All right, what is today? Today's Thursday. Yeah. Looks like we missed our chance. This is it was only open until 7 o'clock tonight. So let's head out this door here. It says water taxi and shuttle bus. We're just gonna walk. Ooh, some lightning. Side note, this hotel is pet friendly. So there's like a lawn out here where you can walk your dog. And there it is. Just on the other side of that green, like right there is that lawn that I said you could walk your dog in. This is the entrance to the water taxi. So you can take the water taxi over to City Walk, but like I said, we're just gonna walk because it's not very far at all. There we are, we've made it to the front gates of Universal Studios, and it's literally only been 6.5 minutes and a quarter mile. We did it. This is wild. Rip Ride Rocket is still running right now. Wonder why. The park closed at 7 and it's like 9:20 right now. This is it. This is the calm before the storm tomorrow. The day before Halloween Horror Nights. And the park is closed currently. Look at this. Oh, I didn't realize this was the world's largest Hard Rock Cafe. There you go. Right here in Orlando, world's largest. So one of the things that I think is probably the neatest thing to find at Universal that's not really out in the open, here at Hard Rock Cafe, if you go down beside the building over here, you're gonna think that you're heading back somewhere that you shouldn't be, but it's totally okay. You're allowed to come back here. You're heading towards the old location of the Blue Man Group. So now we're on the back of the building, and right next to room 315, which is a tribute to CBGB's in New York, there's this giant rock section that is actually a huge piece of the Berlin Wall. And it's just back here, like back behind the Hard Rock Cafe, hanging out. Like not a lot of people come back here and see it, but it's back here. Piece of history. All right, we made it over to Islands of Adventure. Let's have a look inside the gates here. There it is, a look into Islands of Adventure. Completely empty. So quiet over here too, I like it. Also, admittedly, the lighthouse looks awesome at night. Like I love the way that they have this lit with the colors and everything. It looks way cool. It's been really light as far as crowd levels go in the parks. So I'm interested to see what City Walk looks like on a Thursday night. It's about 9:30 right now. There's hardly anybody out here. So we know that you can get Halloween Horror Nights merchandise inside of the new Universal Studios store, but I'm wondering, can you get it inside of the Universal Legacy store? Oh, good news. You can. They have an absolutely terrifying Chucky mask for $70. Holy cow. That is scary. We had a live show today and somebody asked if there was a shirt that had all of the houses on the back. Yes. Yes, there is. Here it is. And this is $30. On the front it says, "Don't go alone." Everybody knows Bride of Frankenstein loves strawberry smoothie cotton candy. What's this? Sour cherry flavor. Like a vial of blood. Some form of candy in there. Candy liquid maybe? Yeah, it's like a candy liquid. Oh yeah, and that vial of blood candy is $5. They have some pretty awesome merchandise in here. Like this Back to the Future shirt for $25. Also, this one down here is fantastic. I like it a lot. See if I can see how much. $25 as well. This one's cool too. Oh, look at this Biff's one. This one's a long sleeve one though. Let's see if this one will be a little bit more because it's long sleeve. $35. I really like these Jaws shirts too. Holy cow. I'm not a fan of this one as much. I like this one a lot. That's really cool. Might end up buying this one later this weekend. 25 bucks. As a side note, they do have Halloween Horror Nights merchandise inside of the Universal Studios store, but there's also a couple of just booths out in front of it here on City Walk that sell a lot of the different merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights. Like, take for instance that shirt that I just showed you guys inside of the Legacy store is also available out here and inside of the Universal Studios store as well. I'm gonna go up this path towards Hot Dog Hall of Fame. I gotta come back out here and eat that 2-foot long hot dog again one day. The whole reason I'm coming up here is because kind of around the corner over here is where all of the clubs are. So let's see, I don't know what time people go out anymore. It's almost 10 o'clock. That seems like a good time to like start heading out. We'll see how crowded this area is up here. Oh, it's pretty dead up here. So like, I don't think the Groove has opened back up yet. Let's see if Fat Tuesday is open or if Pat O'Brien's is open over here. Oh yeah, Fat Tuesdays is open, but nobody's ordering any hurricanes tonight. Looks like Rising Star is open, and Rising Star actually has a really interesting concept. It's a karaoke bar, but there's a live band and live backup singers that are on stage that back you as you sing karaoke. There's an interesting thing. They do serve some food here at Rising Star. I didn't realize that, and it looks like you can order some red oven pizza and then one dessert. So the whole reason that it's interesting you can order red oven pizza because red oven's kind of like right there below Cowfish. Yep, it looks like Pat O'Brien's is open. Doesn't look like a lot of people are heading in though. Definitely been quiet here in the parks recently, and also up here on City Walk. I know it is a Thursday night, but thought it would be a little bit more crowded up here than it is. Here's something that I never really thought about is that when you're coming to the theme parks, you want the crowd level to be low because you want to be able to get on the rides a lot. But if you're coming out to the clubs, you kind of want a lot of people to be here, right? Oh, dang. That's interesting. The most crowded place here is Voodoo Donut. There's a slammed in there. Back at the gates of Universal Studios. Let's head back over to the Hard Rock. Our quarter-mile walk, 6 minutes. That's a long walk. Time to get some ice cream afterwards. And we're back inside the Hard Rock. We're down on the first floor right now, which is where the kitchen is, and Emac and Bolio's too. So we might pop in and get a little sweet treat, even though we got cake up in the room. I want something smaller than the cake. The cake was pretty heavy. I just want like a candy bar or something. On vacation. And here it is. Emac and Bolio's Marketplace. Ice cream and yogurt for the connoisseur. So, just gonna pop in and get a little dessert. They made me a little milkshake. That's nice. Also, Steve Aoki down here at the end of the hallway. What does he have? He has like a cake. Give me a little bit more information over here. It says everything was used by Steve on stage. So we got a shirt that was used by him, the headphones were used by him, this cake prop was used by him, and this mixer was also used by him. All right, back in the elevator, headed back up to the room. It's gonna be quiet time once we get up there. So it's a fantastic day. I really do like this hotel. I'm excited for this weekend. It's gonna be fun. So all in all, a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see you all tomorrow. And now, in darkness. And now it's time to pay the price.